It's a rare condition that affects between 3,000 and 5,000 Canadians, and it's known as the worst disease you have not heard of. I'm Faiza Amin. Now, I'm at SickKids, and the hospital has spent years trying to raise funding dollars and awareness on epidermolysis bullosa for children who are affected by the disease. But tonight we're learning more challenges await those patients as they enter adulthood.
EB's been a part of my life since birth. Living with it's become second nature to me.
Deanna Molinero has been living with epidermolysis bullosa for 24 years.
It's epidermolysis bullosa.
The debilitating disorder, called EB for short, is a rare genetic condition that causes blistering on the skin and organs. It's known to be extremely painful, causing chronic wounds and dysfunction of limbs, appendages, and internal organs. But for many who have been dealing with the condition since childhood, getting the same level of care in adulthood is a challenge.
It felt like I just kind of got shipped off and I'm on my own, and like there's no doctors to cover different aspects.
The closest analogy I would have is to imagine that those patients are like a burn victim, but their skin doesn't heal ever, or if it heals, it re-blisters.
The head of the dermatology department at SickKids says the lack of services available to adult patients is a problem,
which creates a huge disconnect for patients that were keeping alive long enough that they need to transition to adult care.
It takes 4 hours just to dress and basically bathe.
And Deanna has taken notice. She says she's already been approached to possibly cut funding from the dressing she uses, which costs her thousands monthly.
My body's basically covered up to 80% in open wounds, and I need the dressings to keep the wounds clean and covered, and so I'm able to go out and wear clothes and not be prone to infection.
But while services are scarce for adults, SickKids Dermatology Department has had an established EB clinic since 2004 that serves 122 patients throughout Ontario, a one-stop shop for families where all the experts are under one roof. Tonight, a charity concert took place inside the Mod Club to continue funding that clinic.
The kids can go there, they see all the different doctors in one day. So it's much easier on the family, on the patients, and the doctors get to learn a little bit more and see all the patients about it.
Now in its third year, the Rock and Roll versus Epidermolysis bullosa event is raising awareness on how EB impacts the lives of the patients, a disease that currently has no cure.
Today there isn't a magic bullet or something that is going to help everybody. But definitely there is enough momentum.
This thing is connected to the University of Toronto.
Enough so that Pearl Jam frontman Eddie Vedder has also thrown his support behind finding a cure for EB, even bringing it up on stage at the band's recent Toronto show. Deanna, who is an artist and third-year student at Sheridan College, has also taken on that task.
What they need more of is people to be aware and to want to help and change things the way they are.
Now, we have reached out to the Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care tonight. We have not heard back. Now, as for that charity concert, they are hoping to raise $25,000, but the hospital will continue taking in donations that would go towards the clinic after tonight.